Kaplan from the New England Motorcycle Museum, and just got back from riding this awesome 79 CX500 Honda. Way ahead of its time. This is over-engineered, typical Honda fashion, liquid-cooled, horizontally opposed V-twin engine, shaft drive, pretty much a zero-maintenance motorcycle once they're dialed in. We just went completely through this bike front to back. It's a 1979. We completely dismantled the bike, took everything off the bike except for the engine and the forks. You had both wheels off, the carbs off, tank, seat, side panels. Thoroughly cleaned everything. Went through the whole bike. I'll go through the work order with you. We just put just under $4,000 into the bike in the restoration of it. It's original paint, Survivor, 1979. If you look at the NADA value of this motorcycle, it's $8,000. The Honda, classic Hondas like this are going up through the roof. They had a turbo version of this. This motor is capable, because it's so under stressed of being turbocharged. We actually have one here, a CX500 Turbo, and they make a lot of horsepower. Stock, they're super reliable, run forever, one of the most reliable motorcycles Honda ever made. My girlfriend Jen, when she came up, she's like, wow, what a pretty color. I agree, it's fantastic. It's a dark blue with the gold pinstriping, all original. The paint is factory original, 1979. Brand new Dunlop tires with just a mile or two on them from me going up and down the strip here. Top of the line Dunlop tires, same thing they put on the new Harleys. Fantastic bike. Let me give you a quick demo on it, and then I'll wheel it in and tell you a little about it. Fires right up, electric start, typical Honda, purrs like a kitten. Fantastic bike. Let's do a quick demo through the gears up and down here, and I'll bring it in. You want to do a street ride on it or no? No? Okay. Typical Honda fashion. Everything works beautifully. Every idiot light on it. The neutral light, high beam. The turn signals, horn. Electrically, it's like a brand new motorcycle. It has a brand new battery in it. Mechanically, it's like a brand new motorcycle, and cosmetically, it's about as fresh as you're going to get a 79 unless you pull one out of a crate. Low miles, only 12,000 miles. Just a fantastic motorcycle. Light and nimble, great handling. Clutch pull is like butter. Brakes are on point. Carburetion's perfect on it. It runs and handles perfectly. Shifts beautifully. Let me bring it in and I'll go over the work order that we did with you. Handbrake light works. Foot brake light works. Horn. Turn signals. Perfect. Security says no running motorcycles in the building. How about it? These are security beasts. Trained, professional. Guards all our motorcycles and us. Actually, he's a big lover. Doesn't have a mean bone in his body. So let me grab the work order and I'll go over with you everything that we did to the bike. Also, I'll show you the paperwork we have on it. I have the original 1979 Honda's owner manual, which is in good condition. And I have the previous registration. Connecticut's a non-title state, so when you bring in a motorcycle to register it in Connecticut, if it's over 20 years old, you don't get the title back. Which I don't necessarily agree with, but I don't write the rules around here. I just follow them. So you get a previous registration, and you bring this along with the bill of sale and the Q1 form, and bring it to your motor vehicle department and get it registered. Let me go over the work order with you quickly here. The bike has a total of 24 hours labor it took to strip it down, go through everything, and fix or replace anything you need to fix or replace, and I'll give you a detailed breakdown on that. First thing we did is go through the electrics on it, installed a brand new Yuasa battery, cleaned all the cable ends, cleaned all electrical connections, and then did a cylinder compression test. 170 PSI both cylinders, which is absolutely perfect. We adjusted the valve clearance, adjusted the cam chain tension, and rechecked the compression. It came up to 180 psi because the valves were a little bit off adjustment. So, and they were due for 12,000 mile valve adjustment. Put brand new spark plugs in it. Checked the spark, it tested perfectly. Tested the kill switch. Everything electronically was then determined to be in perfect working order. Then we went through the fuel system. Like I said, the front wheel was off, rear wheel was off, seat was off, tank was off, carbs were off. Stripped down to just the frame and the engine, and everything was gone through on the bike. The fuel tank was cleaned, and drained of the old fuel. The fuel petcock operation was checked, it worked perfectly. We did replace the fuel line and added a brand new inline fuel filter so the cars will have nothing but clean fuel amongst them. We removed and rebuilt the carbs to perform a complete cleaning and adjusting. We replaced both air cut valve diaphragms, replaced all the O-rings, separated the carbs to replace the fuel pipe O-rings, and completely cleaned the carbs inside and out with the ultra hydrosonic carb cleaning tank that we have. We also cleaned the air box, replaced the air filter with a brand new high flow air filter. We drained the crankcase breather hose, installed the new choke cable. It disassembled and cleaned the throttle pipe, the housing, the handlebars, and pressure lubed the cables, assembled and adjusted the throttle cable. So this is like mechanically like a brand new motorcycle. Everything works the way it did, brand new. We warmed the motorcycle up, changed the engine oil and filter. We changed the final drive gear oil and checked the level. Installed the tires, I'll go over that in a minute. Adjusted the rear brake pedal free play and the pedal height. Adjusted the clutch cable free play and looped the cable. Drained and refilled the coolant. And then we went through the bike, checked the wheel bearings, checked the head bearings, performed the steering head bearing adjustment, so the steering head's perfect. Then we went through the brakes. We flushed, drained, flushed, filled, and bled the front brake fluid. The rear is a drum brake, so that just needed to be adjusted. We tested the charging system output, which is perfect. We performed the carb synchronization with the bike running and adjusted the mixture for the idle mixture, and then test rode the bike. When I test rode the bike, we actually had this bike ready to go up for video and for sale about a week and a half ago. And there was a little bit of noise I heard from the engine, and it turned out the fan has a bearing on the fan right here. So we ordered a brand new fan bearing and fan from Honda, and had to pull the whole radiator, the whole front of the engine off, and put on the new fan and bearing. So now that's super whisper quiet. Sometimes those fan bearings fail. I mean, it's a 1979, so what does that make it? 38 years old, almost 40 years old. So it has a brand new fan bearing on it. Then we did the wheels and brakes. So the front wheel came off, the wheel bearings were cleaned and greased, the tire was taken off, a brand new Dunlop tire was installed, mounted and balanced. The rear, same thing. Rear wheel came off, the drum brakes were cleaned, the tire came off, a brand new tire was installed, mounted. So you have brand new tires, front and rear, with maybe 2 or 3 miles on them. The bike is in fantastic condition. We did a complete detail and service. The bike was steam clean, polished, front to back. It's about as immaculate as you're going to find a 79 Honda anywhere. It's museum clean for sure. We touched up the paint on the kickstand and the center stand. Center stand's in perfect working order. Pegs are in beautiful shape. Shocks are in great shape. Everything on the bike is crisp and clean. It has a little bit of patina on it, as you'd expect for a 37-year-old motorcycle. There's a little bit of patina on the tank. There's a couple dings on the tank, small dings, beauty marks here, which a little bit of touch-up paint was put where the ding was. The side panels are original. Oh, I wanted to point out, it has NOS, I almost forgot, it has a set of NOS. These are Honda replacement mufflers that were replaced some time ago by the previous owner. He said he put new mufflers on it, so, and they are the Honda mufflers, so mufflers are in great shape, as are the header pipes. Engine doesn't leak any oil at all. If you look at the bottom of the engine, it's as clean as and tight as the top of the engine, typical Honda. This isn't like buying a 40-year-old British or American bike that leaks. These things are just super tight. Again, they're over-engineered, capable of handling a turbocharging, bulletproof, Honda Comstar wheels, brakes, everything electrically, everything on the bike's in excellent shape. If you have any questions about the bike, give us a call, 860-454-7024. Come take a look at it. Bike's been completely gone through. The total service ticket amount was $3,726 between parts and labor on the motorcycle. A total of, let's see, what was it? 24.15 hours of labor plus parts and shipping. So it's a fantastic Honda. I'm going to roll it back into the showroom. The only item we didn't fix on the bike is the speedometer cable. It seems to be the cable or the speedometer needs to be replaced. So, and it shows 12,000 miles. The previous owner said it worked, so I don't know if it stopped working when we did the work on it, or if it wasn't working when we got it. But when I test rode it, the speedometer cable, the odometer is not working. So, again, bike's in fantastic shape. Doesn't need anything at all. It's 100%. So, I'm going to roll it back into the showroom. Let everybody drool on it while it's being put up for auction. Good luck bidding on it. A portion of the proceeds is going to the New England Motorcycle Museum. So not only are you buying a piece of moto history, you're helping support motorcycle culture through the museum. So good luck bidding on the bike. God bless America.